Salam friends, welcome to With Love Aisha. On this channel I share Ghanaian and continental recipes along with simple lifestyle movements inspired by everyday life. If you love flavorful food, culture and easy to follow cooking, you are in the right place. Today I'll be showing you how to make perfect peppered gizzard. From properly cleaning your gizzard to prevent that aftertaste, to making a flavorful green pepper sauce, and finally frying them right. Let's get started. I'm starting with fresh gizzards, and the most important step here is proper cleaning. First, I add some warm water to the gizzards. This helps soften them and make it easy to remove the lining. I carefully peel off the yellow lining and wash the gizzard thoroughly until the water runs clear. This is very important as gizzard is part of the stomach of the bird, so you want to make sure you take those yellow linens from it. Next, I add some warm water, salt, and distilled white vinegar. Then let the gizzard sit for about 10 to 15 minutes. These steps remove any remaining blood, dirt, and that strong after scent gizzards sometimes have. Yeah. After that, I rinse everything well and wash my hands with soap and water to prevent cross contamination. That is very important. At this point, the gizzards are completely clean and ready to cook. Now let's prepare the green pepper sauce, which is where all the flavors comes from. For this sauce, I'm using 2 bell peppers, half a carrot, 1 habanero pepper, a quarter of an orange bell pepper, white onion, some fresh ginger and garlic, fresh sage, dry rosemary, and anise seed. Fresh sage is the secret ingredient here. It really enhances the flavor of poultry and birds in general, especially gizzards since they are part of the stomach, which I mentioned earlier. So if you don't have the fresh sage, you can substitute with dry sage as well, but don't skip this. I chopped everything and blend with just a little water. You don't want the sauce to be watery, just smooth and thick. I add the clean gizzard to a pan, then I pour in the green pepper sauce. Next, I season with chicken seasoning and salt to taste. I don't add any water here. The gizzard will steam in their own juices, which help build flavor and keep them tender. I cover and let it cook on medium heat. If you have been enjoying me till now, why don't you give me a like and subscribe to join the family? After 5 minutes, I check on them. You don't want to overcook the gizzard at this stage because they can become tough and rubbery. Yeah, I recommend parboiling for about 10 minutes total. Gizzard is a little bit chewy and it has this gru texture to it. So if you overcook it, you're gonna have like a rubbery and very chewy, which we do not want. Whilst the gizzards are cooking, I prep the vegetable for later. I had some carrots, bell peppers in different colors, and red onions. Chopped everything and set aside. Once the gizzards are ready, I remove from the pan. And in the same pan, I'm gonna add some oil and fry the gizzards in batches until they are golden brown. Make sure not to burn them, just golden brown. I repeat this until all the gizzards are fried. Thank you so much for watching me till now. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, kindly give me a subscribe and a thumbs up. This peppered gizzard was very delicious, and I recommend you give it a try and let me know how you like it. This was the last batch, and I'm gonna go ahead to take it off from the fire. Next, I will add a bit of the green pepper sauce back into the pots. Stir very well to combine and let it cook until oil starts to sit on top. And then I add some of the broth from the cooked gizzard. Okay, which really helps deepens the flavor. I cover and let it cook for additional 3 minutes. Gizzard is very healthy and it has a very dense in protein, so it goes really well, especially this peppered gizzard, with anything. I enjoyed with yam as you saw earlier, so you can enjoy it with some rice, you name it. At this point, I taste and adjust with more chicken seasoning, black pepper, and salt if needed. I will then add the fried gizzard back into the pan, followed by the chopped vegetables. I stir everything together until well combined. You can reduce the heat and let it simmer if you prefer soft vegetables, or serve immediately if you like them crunchy. Okay, I'm serving my peppered gizzard with fried yam, and this combination reminds me so much of Ghanaian street food. This dish is flavorful, healthy, and easy to make. Growing up, peppered gizzard were always one of our go-to appetizers at family gathering. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.